Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to take a look at a wig from Amazon, and this one is by LEMONWIGS, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today's wig is provided to me courtesy of LEMONWIGS. They reached out to me and asked me to review one of their wigs, so I told them of course I will. So let's see what kind of wigs LEMONWIGS are. Okay, comes in a bag, a Ziploc bag, a really nice one I might add. And then of course it's got supports all the way around. And let's see, it comes with a netted cap that you can use to try it on, and it's a long wig, and it looks like it's got some neat rooting and blonde highlights. So let's try it on here. I'll finish taking the tags off and we'll get going. Okay, first we're going to look at the cap construction. Now, just taking a look at it right here, the wefting looks extremely loose. We do have these little bra strap adjusters that I'm going to have to tighten and slip in there. And if you've never seen these, it takes a little bra strap hook and you slide it into one of these little looped sections across the nape, and it's on both sides, so you can tighten it up evenly on both sides, or you can do a little bit more on one side and a little less on another. Okay, but let's continue looking at the cap. All right, the wefts are not sewn together very closely, but you know, with a long wig, we're going to still have a lot of fibers to cover that. It looks like we have closed ear tabs, and on both sides, we talked about the adjusters. It does have an extended nape and it is closed. Now let's look at the crown and the top area. All right, so it looks like a type of closed lace, but you know what? I can see wefts sewn into this outer area right across on the right and left, and then on the crown. And then in the middle, it feels like a product that I've seen in some other Amazon wigs that wants to mimic a scalp or a monofilament. So let's turn that out. Oh, let's see. We have a standard 1/2 inch velveteen band across the front hairline to give us a little bit less itchy experience. All right, let's take a look. All right, so I'm just going to finger comb her. Ooh, doesn't she look pretty? All those beautiful layers, my goodness. Okay, well, we'll see how she lays. On the top, we've got that plastic showing through as a type of monofilament. So it looks like she is currently permanently creased to be a center part. And then she has bangs. It looks like layered bangs. Of course, I have no dimensions on her, but being that everything is just really long, I would venture to say, you know, we've got some bangs here that might be about 5 or 6 inches, and then of course, lots of other length. And I'm noticing even after I clipped that little bra strap into the loop inside the cap, it's already loose. So that just goes to show you one of the reasons why we don't really care for those little hooks, but you can stitch that in place once you find the comfort that you want in there. The color looks beautiful. The fibers feel very nice. They feel very nice. Now, one thing I wanted to show you about this LEMONWIG wig is that the top of it, looking at the cap, remember we have this little section right here in the middle that is going to have something sort of like a plastic layer that makes it supposedly look a little more real. It gives it the appearance of having a scalp and all that, but it's only about this wide. So they have steamed it at the factory to be to be completely flat and open right there, so that it kind of looks a little bit like a normal scalp would. But it's a little too flat for me. It's pressed down, and I mean, it's made to stay like that, so that if that's the way you like to wear it with your part in the middle. But if you then it looks really good. But if you're like me and you like to have it parted to the little bit of the side, and I also like to have a little bit of height, I don't like it quite so flat, then what I'm going to show you what I do to these wigs like this to make them a little bit more realistic looking to me. Oh, what I'm wearing today is Jaclyn Smith's Sunset in the color Caramelized Brown Rooted. And I've done a review on Jaclyn Smith's Sunset before. So you can go look her up in my library. But, ooh, this is a pretty color. All right, let's try on the lemon wig. Okay, here is the lemon wig. Now, the wig does fit rather large, and the extended nape feels good. It comes down below my wig grip band, and that feels comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's pinching. All right, one thing I forgot to mention is that the ear tabs do have little metal stays in them so that you can shape them to curve to your head. And then let's take a look at this hairline at the front. Well, it's got bangs, so it's not meant to come off your face. But what I did find is that the cap, or that little band that went across the front of the hairline, it is a taupe color, and it does show right here. So if the wind were to blow up and move my bangs, we would see this. Now, the thing is, I know I have another Amazon wig that I have done a review on, and it has the same construction. What I took, where are you? What I took was a Sharpie, and I colored that all the way across the whole front band. I colored it black so that it would blend into the darkness that I want to create at the root area. And so it's not detectable. So you can do that very easily with this one. And that's what I would do. Okay, let's see. How's that part look? I know that they can seem like they are a little artificial, but what I'm going to propose that we do with this, look at this length. Isn't this fun? I feel like Jennifer Lopez. Oh, good. Here I go. Okay, I'm going to take a couple minutes, and I'm going to use my brush and lift that up off of here. I'm not going to change the color of this right now, but what I'm going to do is make the bangs a little bit more workable and see what else we can do about this up here, okay? Now, I know that the ad in the Amazon store where you can purchase this, it does say heat friendly, but it's only heat friendly up to 350 degrees. So that's really, really tenuous, and you might not even be able to, and I definitely wouldn't use a metal curling iron. I would use something that has a coating on it for sure. Okay, I'm going to keep busy doing it. Okay, so see how the part is now lifted. It's not flat. I can create a side part if I want. I'll just have to train these bangs to go, but you can still see, but look at the curvature of the hairs. Much like when I take my fingers and I crease this part of the wig so that the bangs have lift and come down. That's just what I've done with this scalp. So if you get one of these wigs from Amazon that has that appearance, and you're not happy with the fact that it's flat, or that it is so defined in the part, this is something that you can do. And but you know, it looks a lot more natural. Now, one thing else I wanted to mention is that I have great coverage on this. Many of you who've watched my channel and all my previous videos, you know that I have trouble with wig caps covering me all the way forward and to my hairline. But this, look at how much coverage I get, and I could actually snug it even more. But this covers my natural hairline very, very well. So and of course with a wig like this, you can trim it if you want, you can leave it long. I love the layering. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is so pretty. Kind of reminds me of Paula Young's Heidi, doesn't it? And of course, you can wisp these up a little bit more, but I could easily get those to stay. Okay, I am going to do a spin around for you. So we'll just have one on the front and one in the back, okay? Let's take a look. Okay. And this is, I think it's right in the $20 to $29 price range. Not bad. Yeah, it's, I would wear it, and I probably will now. Okay, well, there's another one by LEMONWIGS, and you know what? I'd be willing to try some of the other ones. So go check them out. See if there's one there that you might like. I did see that they had a lot of long, really long wigs. I wish they had some shorter ones, shoulder length, maybe beachy waves or a little bit of curls. That would be really nice. So this is the final product after I've lifted all of those hairs off of the monotop on this, and I have curled the wigs, bangs. I have also taken a Sharpie and colored that front band all the way across from the temple to temple area. And this is how she looks. She looks great, doesn't she? There's a look at the top. Got a little uneven parting there, but you know what? It looks great. So let's do a final spin for this lovely LEMONWIGS girl. I will put the link to her Amazon site down below, and I'm passing along these suggestions to the manufacturer because they contacted me and asked me to give my opinion. So can you guys think of anything else that this manufacturer might want to implement? Maybe, you know, since it's a dark rooted color, the cap itself could afford to be black. We definitely want to have some changes in that front band color. If they can switch to a black fabric on that, that would be great. And maybe even add some lift and not crease down those hairs too much. If you have a larger circumference than an average, or you find average caps to be a little bit on the snug side, this particular cap will fit you very, very nicely. Okay, I think we're all done. Here we go. Well, thank you so much for joining me again. It's good to see you all. So you guys take care, have a great week, and I will see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.